All right, welcome to your custom deep dive.
Let's get right into it.
Today we're going deep into the world of distributed databases and Apache ShardingSphere. Now, you already know your way around relational databases. But we're going to explore how things get shaken up when we need to handle massive amounts of data and users.
That's right. It's like building a house. A traditional relational database is great for a cozy cottage, but when you need a skyscraper, the foundation needs to be different.
Perfect analogy.
Thanks.
So our mission today is to understand why distributed databases are the key to scaling performance, and how Apache ShardingSphere can help us build that skyscraper without starting from scratch.
Exactly.
What's really caught my eye is this idea of a database mesh. It sounds like a whole new level.
It really is.
Of database architecture.
It really is changing the game, especially for cloud-native applications.
Wow.
But before we get ahead of ourselves, let's break down why distributed databases are so important in the first place. You see, with traditional relational databases, you eventually hit a ceiling. As your data grows and user traffic surges, you start experiencing bottlenecks. Transactions slow down, queries take forever, and the whole system can become sluggish.
We've all experienced that frustrating spinning wheel, right?
Yeah.
You're waiting for a website to load, and it feels like an eternity.
Exactly. Simply throwing more hardware at the problem, like adding more servers to your relational database, isn't a sustainable solution.
You can't just throw money at it.
It's like trying to make that cottage bigger by just adding more rooms. Eventually, the foundation can't support it.
So what's the solution? How do we build a database that can truly handle massive scale?
That's where the concept of horizontal scaling and distributed databases comes in. Instead of trying to make one giant database, we distribute the data across multiple database instances.
So instead of that one giant cottage, we're building a whole city.
Precisely.
With different buildings for different purposes.
Each building or database instance can handle a portion of the data and traffic. This allows for parallel processing, meaning we can handle many operations simultaneously. It's like having multiple checkout lines. At a busy supermarket, things move much faster.
And that's where Apache ShardingSphere enters the picture, I've read that it helps manage...
Here's the key takeaway.
This whole distributed database world.
ShardingSphere isn't a database itself. Think of it as a brilliant middleware layer that sits between your applications and your databases. It seamlessly integrates with popular databases like MySQL and PostgreSQL, allowing you to distribute your data without having to learn a whole new database system.
So ShardingSphere is like the city planner.
That's a great way to visualize it.
Making sure data flows smoothly.
ShardingSphere takes care of.
Between all those different buildings.
All the complex routing and management.
In our city.
Behind the scenes.
Wow.
It decides which data goes to which database instance, ensuring that everything is balanced and optimized for performance.
But hold on. If ShardingSphere is handling all this distribution, doesn't that mean developers need to learn a whole new set of commands and tools?
Developers can continue using their familiar SQL queries and tools. ShardingSphere acts as this invisible layer, taking care of all the heavy lifting behind the scenes.
So it just works.
It makes the transition to a distributed database architecture much smoother and less daunting.
That's incredible.
It makes distributed databases accessible to a much wider range of developers and projects.
So we've got this middleware layer that takes care of distributing our data. But what else does it do?
Well, first and foremost, ShardingSphere offers a remarkably flexible architecture. It can be deployed in different modes. Standalone for smaller projects, or in a cluster for high availability, mission critical applications where downtime is not an option. Plus, it has this fantastic pluggable architecture.
That's intriguing.
Meaning you can add features.
Tell me more about these pluggable features.
Sure. Imagine you're adding extensions to your web browser, each one giving you a specific capability.
Right.
With ShardingSphere, you can plug in features for data sharding, encryption, read-write splitting, and much more.
Wow.
You only add what you need, keeping your system lean and efficient.
So ShardingSphere isn't just about scaling performance. It's also a versatile toolbox.
It's almost too good to be true.
That can adapt to different requirements.
Are there any downsides?
It's almost too good to be true. Are there any downsides?
What are the trade-offs involved?
What are the trade-offs involved?
In using this kind of system?
That's
a great question.
Yeah.
While ShardingSphere offers many advantages,
there are considerations to keep in mind.
Right.
One is complexity. Managing a distributed database environment, even with ShardingSphere, requires careful planning and expertise. Another is the potential for increased network latency if data is spread across geographically distant locations.
So it's not a magic bullet.
You got it.
But it's definitely a powerful tool that can address those critical performance challenges as our databases grow.
Yeah.
What I find particularly interesting is that ShardingSphere can actually enhance security.
That's right.
Which seems counterintuitive when you're spreading data across multiple systems.
ShardingSphere offers encryption features that protect sensitive data, even when it's at rest. And it provides fine-grained control over data access, ensuring that only authorized users
can see specific information. These are crucial considerations, especially here in India. With growing concerns about data privacy and regulations.
That peace of mind is invaluable in today's world.
For sure.
And there's another feature that caught my eye.
Right.
This ShadowDB thing.
Certainly.
Can you explain?
Imagine you're developing
all about
a new feature for your application.
And why it's important.
And you need to test it thoroughly. You wouldn't want to risk corrupting your live production data with your tests, That's where ShadowDB comes in. It lets you create a separate, isolated copy of your data, specifically for testing purposes. It's like having a safe space.
So it's a safety net for developers, allowing them to try new things.
And it's especially useful.
Without fear of breaking anything.
For complex systems where even small changes can have unintended consequences.
So far, ShardingSphere sounds like.
It certainly is.
It's got all the bases covered.
And what's even more impressive is that ShardingSphere is constantly evolving.
Security. And even streamlined testing.
Pushing the boundaries.
It's a pretty impressive package.
Of what's possible with distributed databases.
Wow.
We've only scratched the surface. And there's a whole world of possibilities to explore.
I'm definitely eager to dive deeper.
Especially with this concept of database mesh.
It sounds like it takes all the best aspects of ShardingSphere.
But before we jump into database mesh.
And takes them to a whole new level.
Let's explore some practical scenarios.
That's good to me.
Where ShardingSphere is already making a real difference.
Let's get practical and see ShardingSphere in action.
For businesses and developers today. All right, let's imagine you're running a popular e-commerce platform. You've got millions of users, tons of products, and orders coming in every second.
Oh, I can definitely relate to that.
Your database is struggling to keep up.
Those peak shopping seasons must be a nightmare for your database. How does ShardingSphere...
let's say your orders table is becoming a bottleneck. ShardingSphere can split that table based on the orderid, for example. Orders with IDs ending in 04 go to one database, 59 to another, and so on.
So you're essentially creating smaller, more manageable chunks of data.
And the beauty is your application doesn't even realize this is happening. It still interacts with a single logical orders table. But ShardingSphere is doing the behind-the-scenes magic.
So no more frantic database upgrades.
No more.
Every time you hit a growth spurt, that sounds incredibly efficient.
Exactly.
But I'm also curious about the security implications of spreading data like this.
That's a valid concern.
Doesn't that create more vulnerabilities?
But ShardingSphere has robust security features built right in. Think about sensitive data, like customer passwords or credit card numbers. ShardingSphere lets you encrypt those specific columns in your database using strong algorithms like AES and MD5.
So even if someone gained access to
That's the idea.
One of the database instances, they wouldn't be able to read that encrypted data without the proper key.
It adds an extra layer of protection, making it much harder for malicious actors to compromise sensitive information. And this is particularly relevant here in India with the increasing focus on data privacy regulations.
That's a relief to hear.
Okay.
Speaking of regulations, how does ShardingSphere help organizations comply with
ShardingSphere offers
the Personal Data Protection Bill,
fine-grained access control,
and other data privacy rules?
So you can precisely define who has permission to view and modify specific data. You can even mask or de-identify sensitive information for certain users or applications.
So it's like having a security guard.
That's a great analogy.
At a door of each database.
It gives organizations the control they need.
Making sure only the right people get in.
To meet stringent data privacy requirements.
And see what they're allowed to see.
Which is essential for building trust with users.
That makes sense.
Okay.
And beyond security and privacy, I'm also curious about how ShardingSphere handles high availability scenarios.
In mission-critical systems.
We talked about clustering earlier.
Downtime is simply not acceptable.
Can you explain how that works in practice?
Think about online banking. Or e-commerce sites. Even a few minutes of downtime
and angry customers
can lead to significant losses.
For sure.
ShardingSphere's clustering capabilities ensure continuous service. If one database instance fails, the others can seamlessly pick up the slack, keeping your application running smoothly.
So it's like having a team of expert jugglers.
I like that analogy.
Each one ready to catch a falling pin.
It's all about redundancy.
If another juggler stumbles.
And failover mechanisms. ShardingSphere automatically monitors the health of each database instance in the cluster. And if there's an issue, it instantly rewrites traffic to keep things running.
So it's like having a built-in emergency response team for your database cluster, ready to jump into action at a moment's notice.
Exactly.
That's really impressive.
Okay.
But we've talked a lot about practical examples. Are there any limitations or downsides to ShardingSphere's clustering capabilities?
While clustering provides high availability, it does add complexity to the system. Managing a cluster of database instances requires careful planning and coordination.
So the trade-off for that extra resilience is the potential for increased management overhead.
But ShardingSphere tries to minimize that overhead with its intuitive configuration tools and management interface.
That makes sense. So we've covered performance, security, and high availability. Is there anything else ShardingSphere brings to the table?
One of the most exciting aspects, and one we've hinted at already, is this concept of database mesh.
I think we're ready to dive into database mesh.
It represents a paradigm shift.
It sounds like it takes everything we've discussed about ShardingSphere to a whole new level.
Think of database mesh as the evolution of distributed databases. It's about creating this incredibly dynamic and resilient network of databases where each application has its own dedicated traffic cop.
A traffic cop for databases.
For all database communication.
Now that's an image I haven't heard before.
It's a helpful way to think about it. These traffic cops, called sidecars, live alongside your applications, managing the flow of data to and from the database.
I see. So instead of having a central control tower, each application has its own
and guess what?
Local traffic management system.
ShardingSphere can act as that sidecar.
So it's like each application,
providing all the benefits we've discussed,
has its own personalized ShardingSphere instance.
Encryption.
Read-write splitting. Directly within the application's environment.
Tell me more about how this all fits together in the database mesh architecture. It's a bit like having a dedicated concierge for each application in a grand hotel. They handle all the requests, making sure things run smoothly and efficiently. And all these sidecars are managed by a central control panel. Think of it as the hotel manager called Diskwell.
I'm starting to see the bigger picture here.
All right.
So DisSQL is like the conductor of an orchestra.
Precisely.
Making sure all the sidecars are playing in harmony.
DiskSQL lets you define the rules of the road, so to speak.
Okay.
You can set up sharding rules, apply encryption policies, configure traffic routing, all from a central location. It's incredibly powerful.
And I imagine this makes managing a complex distributed database environment.
DiskSQL provides a centralized view.
Much easier.
Of your entire database mesh, allowing you to monitor performance, make adjustments, and ensure everything is running smoothly.
So with all these pieces working together, we've essentially created this incredibly robust and scalable database system. But what does this mean?
Think about applications that demand...
For real-world applications.
Real-time data processing on a massive scale. Financial trading platforms, fraud detection systems, personalized recommendations for millions of users.
It's like trying to navigate a bustling city with a horse-drawn carriage.
But with database mesh, we've upgraded to a high-speed rail network.
Wow.
We can handle huge volumes of data, process it rapidly, and maintain high availability even under extreme pressure.
That's a game changer.
It's an exciting time.
There's so many industries.
To be working with distributed databases.
It's like we've removed the limits on what's possible.
And ShardingSphere is leading the charge.
With data-driven applications.
And remember, this is all happening within the open source community.
Speaking of open source.
Where collaboration and innovation.
What are some of the key benefits for users and developers?
Are constantly pushing the boundaries.
Why should they be excited about ShardingSphere?
First and foremost,
being open source.
It means ShardingSphere is completely free to use.
That's a huge advantage.
Even for commercial projects.
It makes this powerful technology accessible to everyone.
Exactly. But it goes beyond just cost savings.
Okay.
Open source means transparency. You can inspect the code, understand how it works, and even contribute your own improvements.
So it's like having the blueprints to a custom-built house.
That's a great analogy.
Giving you the freedom to understand and modify it to your liking.
And perhaps the most valuable aspect of open source is the community. You have a global network of developers, users, contributors.
It's like having a global support system.
Who are passionate about ShardingSphere.
For anyone working with ShardingSphere.
Precisely.
Right.
And this collaborative spirit is what drives the rapid pace of innovation in open source projects.
So if our listener wants to dive deeper into ShardingSphere.
The ShardingSphere website.
Where should they start?
Is a great resource.
Okay.
It's packed with documentation, tutorials, examples, and even a vibrant community forum.
It's like having a virtual clubhouse.
Where you can connect.
For anyone interested in distributed databases in ShardingSphere.
With other users and developers.
Exactly.
There's a wealth of knowledge and support waiting for you.
This deep dive into ShardingSphere has been truly fascinating.
It's been a pleasure.
We've explored why distributed databases
sharing these insights
are crucial for modern applications.
And I hope our listener feels empowered.
How ShardingSphere simplifies the transition to this new world.
To explore the possibilities of ShardingSphere.
And even glimpsed into the future of data management with database mesh.
My pleasure.
It's a powerful tool that can unlock a whole new level of performance scalability and resilience for data-driven applications.
Absolutely.
So if you're looking to build the next generation of high-performance systems, ShardingSphere is definitely worth checking out.
It is.
And a huge thanks to you for being our guide on this journey.
Thank you.
And to our listener, thanks for joining us on this deep dive.
Yeah.
We'll catch you on the next one.
Yeah.